it's Raquel Bowman here today for Hip Kit Club, and I'm here to share with you a new layout using the February hip kits. And what I'm doing is I'm making a feature of one of Nicole's cut files, and it was the heart shape. And what I did in my Silhouette software is I decided to sort of copy and paste the heart, resize it a few different sizes, and then arrange and weld part of it together. So I've sort of created a bit of a background feature file, but it's not all one piece. You'll see that there's some hearts individually. There's a group of 3 hearts at the top, and then there's sort of a grouping of different size hearts at the middle. And I sort of went for a diagonal pattern with those hearts, and I really liked the way it turned out. It was very time consuming. It wasn't as easy as for some reason my software wouldn't let me weld 2 of them together, so I actually had to enlarge it and go in and erase cut lines so that they cut out as a piece. But I was happy with the result, and it was worth that extra time that it did take me. And what I'm doing now is I absolutely adore that pink paisley C'est La Vie pattern paper, which you can see to the right there. And I have been trying to figure out ways of using it, and I decided just to put a chunk of that pattern paper to the right side, and then also back the hearts with bits and pieces of that cut file, that paper. So that meant that I could incorporate the mint colour, that hot pink colour, the wood grain pattern, all from backing the heart cut file pieces. I've used that gorgeous chevron-y pink paisley piece as well from the C'est La Vie collection to the heart on the left. And now what I'm doing is I'm going through all of my bits and pieces like I normally do, just finding everything that I think will match this color combo or that will match the layout, and I'm using my wax paper just to pop them on, and then I tear it out so that then I can move and manipulate those pieces to where I want them to go. The photo I'm documenting is a wedding photo, and it's a black and white one that has a big chunk of sort of empty space on the photo to the right side, and that's why I'm sort of trying to work my embellishing over to that side, because it's got that negative space in the actual photo. I have pulled out the Together word from the Amy Tan pack. They were the Better Together stickers. I've also pulled out the Love mirror stickers and a few of the, I think one other heart sticker. I've pulled out some of the ephemera. I've pulled out from Pink Paisley. I've pulled out some of the chipboard from Chamel. What else have I got? I've got an Amy Tan, one of the gold frames to the right of the photo. And I've also punched using my heart punches and just a piece of gold cardstock that I had in foil. It's like a foiled cardstock that I had in my stash. And then I've got the Dear Lizzie stickers there, and the word strips, and I went through and just found any that I thought sort of expressed my, love or something about the day. And I've popped them on wax paper as well so I can move them around. I adore this tag from the Pink Paisley ephemera pack. It's got sort of like a black chalkboardy sort of look tag, but then it's got sort of a gold foiling border on it, and it's just stunning. I've matted my photo on the Pink Paisley white and black floral paper, and I've added one of my doilies, which I love. And now what I'm going through and doing, because funnily enough I haven't actually stuck anything down yet, so none of the cut file is stuck down, or the backing pieces of the cut file. So even though I've got my whole layout how I sort of wanted it, as you saw right before I moved everything off, I haven't done any sticking. So that's where I'm up to now. So I'm using my quick dry adhesive in my fine line bottle, and I'm sticking the pattern papers to the back, which I'd cut out. And to get them to size, all I've simply done, like I've got with the vellum piece there, is I sit whatever it is that I'm tracing around straight on top of the pattern paper or the vellum or whatever it might be. I use a pencil to trace it, and then when I cut it out just that little bit before the line that I've traced, so that you won't see any of the pattern paper once I stick the cut file on top. So I'm using some foam just to pop my photo up, and that's just a packet of foam that I had in my stash at home, and I actually visited where I bought it this morning, and they don't sell it in big packs anymore, and I am shattered because my stash is getting low, so I'm going to have to find a new supplier. So anyone in Oz, if you know where you can get bulk sheets of foam for a good price, please let me know, because I would appreciate that. I'm going to have to be on the hunt for it now, I think. Anyway, so I wanted to sort of add a double little bit of dimension. So I've got my foam, and it's only sort of reasonably thin, the foam, but it still adds that little pop that I like off the page. So I've got the double on the photo, and then I've popped it on the cut files as well. The ones with vellum, I actually haven't put any on because you just see it. So it was easier for me to not put any foam on them than to pop the foam on and you see pieces of coloured foam. Or even if I use foam dots, the cut file was too intricate to be cutting it into smaller pieces or trying to get that to work. So you can see there that I am just using my tape runner just to add the adhesive to the back of all those pieces and sticking them on. I really like how that Amy Tan frame looks to the right of the photo, and I actually add a little bit more foam. I think I added the dots to the right, sort of to underneath that, so it was the same level as my photo. And now I'm building a little bit of a cluster to the bottom right of the page. So on top of that gorgeous Maggie Holmes heart, I've just popped the pink paisley mirror sticker, and then behind that I've got one of the Heidi Swap little sticky notes, and then I'm adding in some layers with some of the Amy Tan stickers, and that Dreams Come True was one of the Chamel chipboard stickers. So there's lots of little bits and pieces within that one sort of heart there. So I'm popping that on the page, and then I'm just making sure that all of my edges, when you stick foam on and you've got lots of layers, I just always need to make sure that it's stuck down properly. So I find I add a few extra little pops of glue just to get it stuck down. And now I'm just adding those really nice word strips or sticker strips, the pink paisley mirrored heart. And then I knew that I wanted to use somewhere these Maggie Holmes clear stickers, and I actually hadn't used them on any pages yet. So it was perfect because I had the gold on the page, I had some black on the page, and they, being a wedding layout, they obviously coordinate really well because of the sentiments on them. So I popped a couple of the sort of word ones and a couple of the heart stickers. And what else am I doing? Oh, that's just a little sort of word strip sticker in gold. And I'm just finishing by adding the couple of hearts that I'd backed and kept as separate pieces. And I think that I also, I add some of the Carpe Diem enamel dots, and they're just that nice bright pop of pink like on the pattern paper, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching today. I will be back very, very soon with some more videos. I hope that you enjoyed this layout and process today. And thank you so much for everyone that comments. I really appreciate them all, and I do try to write back as often as I can. So thank you so much, and thanks for your support. Bye everyone.